Hi, Hilarie Rose.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. You are live. How are you?
Live, I love it.
How you doing? Wow, you're full of energy. I was just saying, I said, when I was introducing you, I said, I've never spoken to her in person. I've seen you, I've met you, but not really spoken to you. And I said, I hope you can keep up to like me talking because I talk so fast. But I think...
Oh, me too.
Yes,
we're made for each other.
Exactly, because when I saw you at weigh-ins, like you move around, you're like you don't sit still kind of thing. So it's kind of like me. I said,
never.
This is great. So how are you doing? First of all, congratulations on your first professional win, and your second fighting for CES. How are you feeling? Yeah. And what's this few days been like since that big win?
It happened so fast, so it's crazy to think that I can start over and we're already thinking about the next one. So it's good. I feel good. My body's good. I don't even think I sweat in the fight. So I feel pretty good.
Excellent. Well, let me ask you a question on the finish. It was a guillotine finish, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because like you said, it happened so fast. I think she had you against the cage, and when the fight started, because I was at your debut fight, and all that fighter did was pin you against the cage and try to keep you there, keep you limited from all your tools. And when this fight started, I said, oh, this girl is trying the same thing, but you weren't going for that this time. Let's talk about that fight.
So my first fight, obviously my pro fight, the girl I fought was very, very strong. So I took a lot out of that fight, knowing I need to build some explosiveness, in and of myself. So I didn't want to get held against the cage. I'm very comfortable in that position. Like, I like to throw elbows, and I like to clinch, and I'm not afraid of having my back up against the cage. So I find myself too comfortable there. But as soon as I turned her around and I could feel her push, pull momentum, jiu-jitsu, it's just like being on the ground. It's the same thing on the cage. I felt her momentum, and so I just threw my body back and used the momentum to get her on the cage, or on the mat. And then just kind of went downhill from there for her.
Very quickly it did, too.
Yeah.
So what is that feeling like? I mean, you had a very, very a positive career as an Emmy. You held a belt. What is that feeling like getting your first pro win? Like, because, and for a woman, you know what I mean, in supposedly a dominated man's game, you know what I mean? How does that feel?
Oh, yeah. It feels fantastic. I mean, especially coming off a loss, I'm extremely hard on myself. So, losing, I was super motivated to get back in the cage and, come back and show CES and all the fans, what I'm capable of. I like to strike, and I thought that I'd be able to have a striking match with this chick, but it didn't end up that way, and I was able to get my first submission win, so that was really cool. I never won by submission, so... Yeah.
Excellent, man. And all that jiu-jitsu you do, and you never won by submission.
I know.
That's pretty good. Well, they never wanted to go to the ground with you. That's why.
It seems that way.
But you forced this one. You're going to the ground. So yeah, you took a lot off that first fight, and it showed in this second fight. Like you just dominated right away. And like you said, you changed some things in training. Now you train out of US MMA in Bellingham?
Yeah. US MMA in Bellingham, yeah.
Do you cross-train anywhere else, or is that where you just stay right there?
I'm training there. I went to Lausanne a few times here and there for their team training, and I've gone to some of their Muay Thai classes. My boyfriend is an instructor over there, so sometimes I'll go over there and hang with them. Not that often, but they always welcome me there. But other than that, no. I'm just kind of stuck to my home-based gym. We're very small, we don't have a lot of fighters. But, it's good for me, and any cross-training I get is, helps me in any way. So, but being in my little core gym, it feels good. I'm the only female fighter as of now, and we have one other fighter, Shane, who fights for Cape Town next week, but we don't have a lot of fighters. We're just a little itty-bitty gym in, the suburbs of Bellingham.
That's not bad, being the top dog in there. Even you're probably beating up the men in that place too.
No, not even. We're all nice to each other.
It's funny. Let me talk a little bit about weigh-ins, because that's kind of how how I knew you were, you know, funny and kind of like down to earth, because you were waiting to, you know, when they were announcing your name and, you know, to go on the scale. Mike mentioned, I think that you, what was it, atom weight or something like that? And you're a straw. And he goes, now atom weight, and you're a straw weight, and you're like, if I knew I was an atom weight, I would like 8 more or something like that.
Yeah, right.
So
exactly.
that's pretty good. I mean, you know, how does it feel? Oh my God, Tom Evans, the president of Regional Fight. Oh, keep that door open. From Regional Fight Sports has just entered the room. I have Hilarie Rose on right now.
Hilarie, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You guys are awesome.
Tom's limping right now. He must have got kicked in the shin or the thigh or something. Were you training or were you coaching? Oh, he's teaching. So he was taking some blows today. But Tom actually was calling the fights for Regional Fight Sports.
I was.
How'd you like Hilarie's fight? Any questions for this girl?
It's very impressive. I loved her nonstop aggression. She was in total control. So congratulations, Hilarie. We're looking forward to really seeing you grow. And
yeah, you'll be seeing me again hopefully soon.
Can't wait.
Excellent. So, all right, let's talk about that hopefully soon. You're fresh. You said you came away with no injuries. What are you looking for now? I mean, you know, you had that quick finish. Any talk? I mean, we got another card for CES in, I think, November. What are you looking to do in the future?
Well, I heard that there's a CES card August 3rd, so I'm really trying to get on that card if that's, you know, an option and if the fight's right and my coaches think it's a good idea. But if not, you know, I'll hold off till November. But I'd like to fight, you know. Taking a lot of time off isn't my thing. I'm always in the gym, so it's my, like, career. Like, I work at a coffee shop twice a week, and that's, like, I consider that my hobby. And, you know, I go there just to, like, you know, fuck around and, like, have fun with some girls. But,
Nice.
like, my job is to fight, so I want to get back in the cage as soon as possible.
Excellent. Now, do you train? Do you train other people too? Do you do any of that part time, or you just strictly?
I do some privates, not too many,
Okay.
because I don't want to destroy my body.
Yeah.
I use my body, so I do some privates. I teach kids. I have a huge kids program in US MMA. I have, like, you know, 20 to 25 kids, so I like to teach little kids how to be ninjas. So that's my favorite part.
Hey, Tom's got a question for you.
Hey, Hilarie. July 25th, we're doing a kids martial arts Muay Thai kickboxing tournament for beginners and intermediate kid levels. So if you're interested, let me know. It's been all over Facebook. It's going to be July 25th.
How old do the kids have to be?
Ages 6 and up. They're going to be. It's fully insured, fully protected. We have headgear. We have chest protectors for the kids. There's clinch and takedowns as well. So I'll send you some information.
That would actually be pretty awesome.
I even got my karate kids doing it. So it's a fun tournament. It's going to be a good event. So I'll shoot you some information later on today.
Yeah, for sure. As lots of kids who would probably be up for that.
Awesome. And we're going to be treating these kids just like we're treating you. We're going to be interviewing them, you know, heading to the gyms and you know.
Soon this week.
Yeah. We're going to get on the road and make it. It's going to be a special event, so we're going to make it.
Yeah, that's super cool.
We actually have we're also teamed up with Showcase Pro Wrestling. They're going to be doing a wrestling event as well, along with the kids tournament. So it's going to be a good time.
Awesome. I love that too.
So the kids will have lights, action, music, walkouts, the whole nine. It'll be fun.
Awesome. Hey,
All right.
well, Hilarie, one thing before you go, Jimmy Birchfield watches this podcast quite often. Do you want? I'm sure you want to ask him now. You're looking to get on maybe the August 3rd card.
I'm sure Jimmy Birchfield is well aware that I was on that card.
Go get him, Hilarie. Go get him.
I'm sure he talked to my coaches. I'm sure they talked to Pat. I get out of that cage and was like, so when are we going to fight again?
That's awesome. Excellent.
So hey, Hilarie, last question. I know we got a lot of followers, a lot of kid followers. What can you tell, especially the females? What can you tell them about MMA? Well, you know, I know everyone sometimes sees it as a negative thing, but something positive. Go ahead.
Something positive about MMA. It's a way to really, you know, think about yourself and know that, you know, you can protect yourself. And, you know, I have a lot of girl friends who, when I'm out with them, they feel so I'm with them. It's really, you know, I know I can protect myself, but it's just being confident in yourself and, you know, knowing that you're strong. Just because you're a woman, you know, you're not strong,
Agreed.
and you're not capable of having control of a man or a situation or anything in general. You know, being one with yourself as a woman and strong, and, you know, don't be afraid to look at, like, so many women who come in there like, I don't want to get punched or I don't want to do this, but it's all in fun.
Agreed. No, and Hilarie, I thank you for that, and we thank you for being an ambassador for especially the female children growing up in the sport. They really look up to you guys, so keep kicking butt.
Excellent.
Oh, we will.
Hilarie, last thing, how do we get in touch with you? Because, you're going to be training. You could be in training camp right now. Well, in a couple of weeks, you could be in training camp. Tell the folks at home how to get in touch with you and how to see you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram. I just actually did a Twitter today for the first time. I signed myself up. So you can find me on Twitter. I don't know how to use it. Someone can maybe teach me.
Domenico will teach
I'm
you.
on Facebook. I'm always at the gym every single day at US MMA Bellingham. Shout out to Tom Havers and Matt Martin. They're the reason why I'm as good as I am today. So I'm always there. So you can find me. I'm always around, and I'm always willing to hang out or move around with anybody who wants to move around and have some fun.
Excellent. Well, if I don't see you at CES in August fighting, we'll see you at the Kumatai's in July. Oh, so we'll see you before then. I'll get.
Oh yeah, you'll see me there. I'll be at all the events. So Boundary.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, so we'll
Hey, Hilarie, if you don't mind signing autograph for the kids, that'd be great.
Anytime, I would love to.
All right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, we're gonna let you go, but we'll be speaking to you, and we'll be finding out some news, what's going on with you pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for having me.
Congratulations on
Yeah.
your big win.
Take care, Hilarie. Thanks so much.
Thank you. You too.
Awesome.